Hey guys, and welcome back to another video and another episode of our strategy guide series which we're having right now. And today we want to take a look at Yeti bats. Yeti bats are crazy strong, especially if you can master those freeze timings, which you have to master. Otherwise your attack will look like not that well. And trust me, I'm talking about a lot of experience on that. So this is going to be the army, and we're going for a different clan castle once again. And once again, we're mixing some goblins in there. The reason behind that is that the Yeti blimp is always meant for the town hall. For example, if you're using the original Yeti blimp with a Valkyrie, that's meant if you want to have like the flex possibility of going for Inferno Towers and stuff like that. But this Yeti blimp is just meant to go for the town hall. That's like the main and the only purpose of this Yeti blimp. And you guys will see in a second why exactly we're doing that. So then overall, 5 Yetis, 8 bowlers, a couple of loons we were sending in the beginning as well, just to make sure that we're saving our healers and getting some more defending buildings out of the way. But this is going to be the army. This is going to be the army which we're going to use today. And well, guys, if you want to make sure that you're supporting any of the content creators out there, go in your settings and go in more settings and make sure you have somewhat of a creator code in there. If you want to support me or my channel, whenever you're buying the new gold pass, for example, which is running out in like 2 days, make sure to have a creator code in there. If you want to support me and my channel, support or create Itsu, small or big letters, does not really matter. And well, thank you guys so much for the support. It's insane. Let's get started with the first attack. So what we're doing over here, it's like always starting off with the Warden Walk. You won't do a Queen Walk because this normally needs too many resources. First off, in rages because you get like closer to the wall, and second of all, you need more. How do you say? You need more funnel troops for the Queen itself. For the Warden, that's not the case. So we just want to funnel a couple of the outside buildings on ours. In this case, we want to take care of the bomb tower, for example. Then we want to funnel on the other side, and we want to enter in between. And then we're having the blimp for the town hall. One thing which I noticed over like recording this video is that you have to be super quick. I tried to like learn a bit more about the Yeti bats with watching a couple of Gaku's attacks. Like make sure to check him out. He's like crazy good, and he finished I think last season the top 100 as well with playing Yeti bats. So what he's doing, and which I tried to copy a little bit, is that he's starting off with all of his troops basically in the beginning, using the Warden ability for his wall breaks and everything. But I have to say, I'm way too slow in the beginning with that. I think this was the main reason why I struggled a little bit with this army in the beginning, because you have to get like the routine in that you're dropping everything so freaking quick. Like you need to place your Yetis, your bowlers, your loons, because you want to have the loons in the beginning as well. You need to place the wall breakers and the freaking blimp at the same second basically, and then using the Warden ability. That's kind of the goal of this strategy and how he is using it, and how I feel like this army is just insane. But if you're not making that work, then this army is sometimes a bit like a coin flip, and this is, like I said, what you have to master, completely master. And I think after a couple of tries I got better at it. But even if you're not being like the top notch in this like deployment order in the beginning, like you saw in this attack, I only used the Warden ability for my wall breakers. That's it. So it's impossible. Just take a look at this army, this attack, complete overkill. We still have our bats alive. We have still the Royal Champion ability. So insane overkill on this part. And well, this army is just insane. Like when you're keeping your bats alive, you sometimes can even triple 2 bases with the same army, it feels like. So well, let's make sure to take out the next attack because, well, there's nothing in the corners anymore. We do not have to invest the Royal Champ. And that's it. That's it. That's how simple it is. You do not want to go for the Town Hall. You always want to have the blimp going for the Town Hall. And with this blimp setup, kind of like in the video yesterday with the Lalo, you nearly always get the Town Hall. Except there's like a giant bomb, then you need a rage. But even then, like you will get the Town Hall no matter what. And this is super cool about this army. Let's take a look at about the next base, which is going to be a ring base, and this is kind of tricky for most of the people trying to use Yeti Smash. So let's try to make sure that we're getting something somehow right in this attack. So what we try to do go for is trying to interrupt the ring. With this being said, we try to go for like the funnel on this side and then try to enter at the top side, because not only do you have like the normal Yeti smash, but as well you have the bats, which always means you have to think about a bit more than doing the standard Yeti smash, which means like this army is a little bit tougher than normal Yeti smash, because on this one there are 4 wizard towers at the top side. If we do not take those out with our Yeti part, we will have huge trouble getting through that with our back and Yetis, like with our back and bats. It's kind of tough to deal with that. So what we're doing over here, we try to funnel on the left side, trying to wall break in over there, and now rage everything up, making sure that all of the Yetis and everything are getting inside, warden ability. But now the big issue about this one is that due to the rage of my king, the pathing got cleared too well, like too fast. And this was a little bit of trouble, because now we're having like our troops split up, which you normally do not want to have on those ring bases. But in the end, it's not looking too bad, to be honest. Like, we still have our bats, we can use them at the bottom, and now we just have to make sure that we're getting everything right, like freeze timing wise and everything around that, because this is something crazy about this army. Even if the entry is not looking too well, as soon as you took out most of the splash damage, you're still fine. And this is something which I was talking about. You need to get the spell timing right. Like for me, for example, I thought the range of the scatter shot was a bit smaller, and with this being said, it's completely wrecking my bats. So on this one, we lost our bats kind of early on, and this is what I'm talking about. You have, like, this army won't work from the beginning on, except like you're crazy good, but you have to master like the freeze timing and the bats. If you can do that, this army right now might be one of the best armies in the game, because I think Yeti Bat might be a little bit better, especially in Legend League, than the normal Yeti Smash. But like I said, it's a bit tougher because you have to think about more than just like, where can I spam in my Yetis? Like, you have to think about the backup, you have to think about the later stages. And even if you guys think, okay, this attack is going completely wrong, like we completely messed up our bets, take a look. Just like keep watching the attack. We are already at 93%, and since our bats and everything else already hit like so hard on the back end, our warden is just like keep going, like going for the Inferno Tower, doing his thing over there. 24 seconds left, getting rid of the Inferno Tower any second now, then going for the enemy queen, getting rid of that, getting rid of the enemy queen plateau, then the next building, the next building. It's crazy, and this is even though our troops went into 2 different directions on the ring base, and it's nuts. It's completely crazy. This army, if you can master this, you will have great success. Trust me. So let's do one more, and this one we're going to do in Legend in Titans, because I want to push my other account to Legend as well, just to have some more fun over there. So what we're doing over here, once again, Yeti Smash with bats, like we normally do. And now let's think about where's the splash damage located. Like, we have the 2 scatter shots around the town hall. We have most of the wizard towers on the left side. So this is where we want to enter, right? Like, we want to enter on the left side. First off, once again, the warden. Like I said, you normally do not want to invest the rage into the warden. If you have to, you have to. But the next thing is you just want to have like a normal warden walk in the beginning, just a small funnel. This time, hopefully better than the last attack where we had our troops going the wrong way. But on this one, I feel like it's better. The bad thing about this base actually is that the heroes are not up. One thing which you have to count on, especially if the heroes are next to the core, they will always lure your troops into the core, which is awesome. So that this guy is actually in Titan not having his heroes up is actually a bad thing for me, even though it sounds completely stupid. But with the heroes not being up, we have nothing which is luring our troops into the core, which means our funnel needs to be perfect. So as soon as the collector on the left side is going down, we're sending in our troops. Once again, I got quicker and quicker over the time with placing everything. Now the rage, now the blimp, now the warden. So I got quicker and quicker over the time, but still, I'm way too slow, and this is crazy. So yeah, you have to master this, like this deployment order in the beginning. Now the blimp is getting to the town hall, and it's like dead in a second because of the super goblins in there. And you can see how many troops we still have alive. Obviously, it's a Titan base. You have to say that. Even though I feel like the base itself wasn't too bad, but well, the heroes are not up, so either way. Now I do not want to have once again something killing my bats. This is why I'm freezing the wizard towers like non-stop. And well, the royal champion on the right side, clearing out the rest of the buildings. We have one more poison spell to place somewhere. But well, this was the last attack for this video, and it was a great overkill. So guys, if you want to master one strategy, which is crazy right now, take a look at Yeti Bats. It's actually pretty good, and I hope I was able to explain everything you need to know. If you want to see more crazy attacks with Yeti Bats, make sure to check out Gaku's channel. And well, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys back tomorrow for another video. And well, until then guys, see ya and bye bye.